So the Executive Cybersecurity Checklist, these are the things that you might say, so what do I do now? It was great that you gave me this information, but what can I do now? And I want to be very clear, AIS is not trying to sell anything at all right here. We really are trying to educate our clients. If you don't choose to do some of these things with AIS, we recommend that you choose to do them with someone. That's what I'm going to tell you, with someone for the sake of your business. So some of the things you want to look at is the risk assessment. Depending upon the type of business you are, a general business, if you're a legal business, if you're medical, obviously you'd have a HIPAA risk assessment audit that you do annually anyway, and you already have that part of your business practices. If you're a business that deals with financials, you may want to have the CMMC certification and risk assessment, and then a planning and a partnership. You may want to do pen testing, which is penetration testing, right? How vulnerable is my network today is very important. 24/7 monitoring, even if you don't do it with AIS, we'd recommend that you have a firm that manages your devices and servers 24/7 and identifies anomalies. It identifies when someone does get access to your network. It quarantines bad information coming into your organization. It prevents those people from growing and spreading throughout your organization. Also, tested recovery, as Eric had mentioned a few minutes ago. Making sure that you have a recovery plan is one thing, but then testing it, right? Let's make sure that it's working. Let's make sure that the backup's happening. Let's make sure that you have a secure way to have your business up and operational within 15 minutes to an hour. Also, multi-factor authentication. If you don't have this today, which as on a personal level, we have it for everything, I would highly recommend that you do that. Having multi-factor authentication takes it from the ability for someone to have access to your network, let's say 15 minutes to an hour with the standard password. If you have multi-factor authentication, it could take them up to 30 years to gain access. It's just a different combination that adds layers and layers and layers that prevents them from being able to access your network.